Victor Neustroyev, and today I'm going to start a simul. So I'm waiting for your challenges. You can send it to me. We are going to play with 30 minutes and 30 seconds increment. The game should be unrated, and you can choose the color you want to play. Okay, please let me know if the sound and video quality is good, and we can start. I'm streaming this webinar on Twitch and YouTube as well. Just let's wait for more people to come, because several people message me that they would like to participate here, but I only see a few challenges. Okay, I have 2 challenges. And if you want to challenge me, yeah, you can just find my username. It's GERTSOG on chess.com. Make sure the challenge is unrated. Also, this is the link for you. If you use this link, you can challenge me immediately. So I share the link, and I'm going to accept 12 players. Okay, let's start. So here I'm black. And I can also accept another game. Open games are now here. In both games I am black. e4, c5, d3, knight f6. English opening, and okay, another game. Here e4, of course. Knight f3, knight c6. Count Sicilian. Okay, another black game here. d4, d5. If you want to play London system, it's fine. Oh, okay. It can be Slav or semi-Slav. d4, bishop g5. With the idea to take on f6. That makes sense, actually. No, I can continue with bishop c5 move here, I believe. e5. e3, bishop f5. c3, d5, and then the queen captures on d5. Come on, guys, who else wants to join? e6 here. Knight c3. So this is where I have to play h6, I'm sure. Bishop to e6. Okay, bishop e6 in my opinion is a kind of inaccuracy, because it allows me either to play bishop c4 or to play knight c4. So let me play knight c4 move. b3. Let's do this. First, to provoke the bishop to come to d2, after which I can just retreat. Okay, come on guys, who else wants to join? This is the link. Bishop b2, knight d7, d4 and knight f6 here. Let me play d6 just. b5. Okay, this is what I expected, of course. Knight comes to e3. Castle. Yeah, I'm just going to invite more people here. Okay, so knight to h4. Oh, bishop e4 first. And after f3, just bishop g6. Knight takes. Bishop b5 check. But what if I just play bishop d7? So I am happy to exchange my bad bishop. Okay. Here it makes sense to capture with the queen, because I want the knight to come to c6. Ah, but I fall after under knight e5 here, so which is probably not a good idea. Yeah, knight b d7, that was a better move here. However, I don't think it's a big problem. It's probably okay. Knight e6 now. Okay, what else do we have? d6, knight f6. That makes sense. What can I do in this position? No, b4 is a kind of a threat, so let me first play f3. Or what else I can do? Knight d5 right away cannot be played. No, f3. Knight comes to e4, it's fine. And here, while don't have a light squared bishop, I can simply play f5 and initiate a kingside attack. Queen c2. g5. My task is not to let white to occupy the e5 square. Okay, so yes, guys, you can join, so please use this link. This is the link to join, or you can just go to a live section, find me. This is my username, GERTSOG, and challenge me. Okay, so bishop e7, clever move. But this time I think I can do something like that. Oh, okay. e4. Okay, so guys, we have still 7 boards. So if you're interested in a game with a FIDE master, please join. Knight f6, knight c3. So similar to Chelabin's variation, here I play bishop to g5. Then knight e3. b5, that's right. However, I capture there. And then I play knight d5. Bishop g5. Let's take on d4. Knight d5. Okay, f5 and bishop d3. Here knight e1 is a good move. Oh, I only accept unrated challenges. So knight goes there with the idea of playing f3. Okay, unrated, I can accept it. Just if I'm not making the move, please just let me know. I will get back to your position and make the move. French defense. So knight e3, bishop b4, bishop e3 is not a good move here. Bishop e6. That's right. This is what you should do. However, castle. Queen d2, knight f6. Knight e7. This is the first time I see this move, so I don't know how to react. e5 doesn't make much sense at the moment. Knight f3 probably. Yeah, knight f3 probably is the best. f3 d5, this is a theoretical position, and actually you can see it in my course, the victorious Cancicilian on Chessable. Here, bishop g7, that's right, that's right. Oh, I forgot the move order, but let me just... Okay. Rook e1. Bishop d3, and then I play e5, and then d4. Okay, here knight takes. In this position, rook e1 I played. Here, I don't know. No, let's play queen e8 with the idea of queen h5. Castle. a4, but maybe it's too slow. Here, knight d5, I have to play g5. In this position, pawn takes on d4, fine, just bishop e7, and I am okay to play with against an isolated pawn. Okay, who else wants to join? Not many people today. I of course understand why there are not so many participants. Castle, c3, and this is where I play d4, and then capture on d4. Yeah, but this position is in my favor. It's a completely winning position actually. Knight f5. Bishop d3. f3. Okay, so I was thinking about queen h5. Maybe bishop h2 first. What do you think, guys? I think it should be okay. F4 is the only problem, but f4 g4 maybe. No, f4 cannot be played, so queen h5 looks good. Here b takes a4. Wow, didn't expect it. And if rook takes a4, what's the point actually? Just don't see the point of this move. If only I can finish my piece's development with castling, then the position would be really good. But right now the a6 pawn, for example, is not hanging. After all the exchanges, they can check me on a5. Okay, what else? Bishop g3 here. Bishop g3 doesn't look good in my opinion. Let's take, and then I can continue with knight d4, let's say. 97, e4 then. No. Here 93, let's just castle. G3. If knight g3, how to defend then? H takes g3, bishop takes g3, and the only move I see is rook f2, which I think I am okay with. I can also capture with the bishop. Bishop takes there, h takes there, knight takes there, this bishop is hanging. So let's say they play bishop to c3 maybe. Then queen h1, queen h2. Both lines are good actually. Okay, let's take with the knight. a5. c3. So knight d4. Rook b8. Rook b8 is not a typical move for this position. Okay, knight c2. Bishop takes g3. Here I played. In this position, bishop b4 is an interesting trick, which allows me to capture the queen. Queen c2. Wait, does queen c2 blunder? In my opinion, yes, it does. It blunders the central pawn, if I'm not missing anything here. Knight d7 with knight c5 probably. Oh, with the idea to play f5, so I should develop my pieces. Oh, okay. My game is not coming, sorry. Okay, I will accept another one. But I only accept only one challenge. Knight f3 and d4. Okay, so then I can castle here. Is it the best thing I can do? Yeah, I think so. Here. I have to take with the bishop, I think. What can I do in this position? I was thinking about something like f4, knight f4. Yeah, looks pretty good. Kind of a discovered attack here. So rook h2. I think I have to take the rook. G4, queen h4, queen h4. Here rook c8, which makes sense, of course. Oh, I can't do much in this position. Knight e7, queen e7. Maybe knight e7 in this position. What do you think? Okay, no, let's just castle. Here rook d8, just knight f3 with a check. Pawn takes on f3, and then let me play queen c6. King g1. Okay, g4. So knight f4, bishop g3 here, queen a5, knight d4 in this position. But wait, you can't do this. So queen g3 falls under bishop e1, but queen h3 is probably okay. Here it's my move, knight c3. Oh, okay, f takes g4, fine. Bishop g5. This is a logical move. Let me just play a simple move to avoid complications here. King h1. Okay. Thank you for the game. f5. Let's play bishop g5 to attack. g6, bishop e3, so it's a dragon. Queen e2. So I am pawn up. Let's just try to simplify the position. Maybe this move. Yes, bishop f1 looks good, but what if I just play g3? How to protect against checkmate on h2? Knight c5, that's right. Rook a1. Bishop g7. f3. Okay, and what's the difference? Ah, rook c8, so the knight is protected. This is what you mean. Wait, but still knight f4, because after, even if the rook was there on c8, I could still play this move, and after e takes f4, bishop takes c6, this bishop is hanging. The pawn structure changes in my favor, so I don't think it would help. Okay, thank you for the game. Okay, this game was over too. Rook c1, clever move. Now it's difficult to find a good spot for the queen. Queen b6 looks okay, but not sure about this move. Queen d6, they just play queen b6 or queen d6. No, let's play queen b6. Yeah, so the problem is, well, how to deal with knight e4 move. Okay, if so, let's just play this. But if I play queen e8, they play knight b5. This is what I don't want. Let's check if there is any discovered attack here. Queen, okay, where are the queen moves? 7, d6. Okay, queen b6, finally. Bishop takes c6. But now you get your bishop open, but the pawn structure is ruined. Oh, this move. Well, let me play this move. I think this move looks good. Bishop e5, bishop e5. Here, knight d4, for example, is a good option. What else? Knight d4, where the bishop goes? To c8, but if it goes to c8, I'm fine. I can deliver a check on d5. Or I can play bishop d5 right away. No, I think this move is better now. If they capture, I have to decide what to capture, on e6 or on d4. Maybe on d4, because this is how I gain the pawn. Okay, Parallax is thinking here. It's my move. Okay, h6, bishop retreats. Queen a5. I should simplify the position, of course. Okay, here, queen d7. No, let's just retreat with the knight. I don't think I don't see anything bad here. Here, castle, queen d2. This is the move I expected. Now queen h5. Rook a1 here. Okay, bishop comes there. And what if I capture on f5? Bishop g6 or what? Queen g5? No. No, I don't believe in it. I can capture, I think. What do you think, guys? I prepared for Queen G5 move. Who knows? I have several ideas about this move. H6, no, H6. Now I have to play Queen H5. And let's pass the game into the end game. Here E5. I don't think it works. What about the weakness on D6? Moreover, in Dragon, with such a good bishop, you decided to play E5. What for? You just block your bishop. If anybody else wants to join, you are welcome, guys. So just chat that you want to join the simul, and I will accept your challenge. Okay, Rook G2. That makes sense. Knight D5. This is what I wanted to play. But then I don't like Rook C7 move. So let's calculate it properly. Knight D5, knight takes D5, rook takes D5, rook goes to C7, and then what? Bishop D6 makes sense. What else? Bishop F6. Yeah, that should be okay, I think. Queen F6. Clever. Looks like now I have to escape. Okay, so I can also play bishop e4 here. Let's play bishop e4. But if they play bishop e6, I have to escape. Queen f7, okay. And then I should escape with my bishop. Bishop d7, what's the point? What if I just capture on d6? Don't see the point of this move, looks like a blunder. Okay, anybody else wants to join? Just checked if there are any messages from my students who wanted to join, because there were several requests. Okay, so here knight d5, rook takes d5. c5, knight b5. Here, bishop c6. Or just bishop c4 is enough. Knight c6, knight c6. Or castle queen side, let's say. King goes to h8. Another clever move, actually. But what should I do in this position? I wanted to escape here, but right now it's not a possible move. I can only escape to d4. Maybe this is the case where I should do this. And if bishop takes d4, I think I should exchange the queens. Okay, so finally Parallax played g6. Don't know what for, but okay. So I'm looking at this move, knight c4. What happens then? Let's say they capture on c1, I capture with my queen. Then the move that I don't like is knight a7. Because my bishop is under attack and I can't retreat this bishop. But maybe I can just simply... no. Rook a5 is what I analyze. Maybe rook a5 works. But knight b3 then, unfortunately. No, this doesn't work. What else? What else? b4, bishop a... no. Knight should move somewhere. Can I take on c6? This is another question. No, I think it doesn't make much sense. What if I just play knight c2 back? Knight b3 can be played. I mean bishop c1, queen takes c1, knight b3. And I'm sure my opponent is about to play f5. So knight c4, bishop comes to a knight comes to a7, and this is where I can. This is hanging. I can play knight d6. Wow, I can play knight d6. But then everything is hanging, which I don't want. Okay, what else do I have? Knight g4 was another move I analyzed, because bishop has to capture first. Yeah, this is what I don't like. Bishop g5 then, and what? b4 in this position doesn't make much sense. So rook a1 was a wrong move. Rook a3 should be played instead. Difficult to find the move. However, maybe not. What about b5? Yeah, this move. Then let's say bishop a3. I capture with my bishop. They capture on here. I capture with my pawn, then bishop d5, then I take there. So first this knight has to move. Okay, yeah, looks like b4 is a good move here, if I'm not missing anything. Okay, sorry guys about such a long game. Okay, b3. b3 is not doing much, so I can just double here. d5. I'm sure I should locate the bishop on f3, it's safer. Let's do it. e5 here, bishop c4 first. Queen d7, queen d7. And let's just castle queenside. b4. Now, of course, this is a logical move. What can I do? Queen d2. Queen a4 is another attempt. Moving the knight, no, doesn't make sense. Okay, just queen d2 for a while. Okay, let's continue with this move. d5. Okay, what here? It's b4 in this position. Okay, here it's my move. Wait, just knight f7 works, because this is the reason why I played bishop c4. Rook c8. Oh, with the idea to take on c3, of course. Okay, let me play this move, rook d1, to support on d4. Here, okay, it's my move. Oh, c takes b4. Knight d4 can be played later, not right now, of course. No, maybe even right now. I'd better first take on c6. That was actually better. Okay, here rook comes there. Bishop f6. So 5 games left, right? Okay. So b takes c3. I should admit that here black has some activity to compensate that they lost a pawn. Okay, let's now consider knight d4, if it's good or not. I don't think so, just bishop c4 is okay. Rook g4. What's the idea of this move? To play f4 maybe. Can I exchange pieces? No, it doesn't look good. Okay. No, let's make a kind of, no, f4 is going to be played on the next move. That's a kind of a problem that I should solve. Maybe queen h3. Okay, let's just play kind of a prophylaxis here. King h8. Knight comes to d7, not to d4. Not knight d4 move. That's good, I think. Knight d7. Okay, let's take and play b5. This is the simplest thing I see in this position. Okay, here king h1 in this position. Okay, I have rook c5 to double the rooks. That makes sense, of course. c4 in this position doesn't make much sense. Rook b1, rook c8. Still not. Hmm. Okay, so bishop g4. What do you guys suggest in this position? Just don't know which move to play. Rook b1 was my other suggestion, but it doesn't work. Just rook c8. Bishop g4 here. h3, but rook c8 then is coming. Okay, let's play bishop g4. Hope I don't blunder anything with this move. Okay, so what else here? King goes there. What can I do? Can I checkmate? Not immediately. Bishop e3. Here, rook c6. Yeah, rook c6. I prepared b5 move. And after rook c8, maybe rook a7 or what? What do you suggest? Okay, where else I have to move? Okay, rook queen c4. What does this move do? Not much. So bishop e5, f4 probably. I can just exchange a rook pair here with this move. Okay, what's b5 here? Bishop g6. Yeah, that's right. Not what I expected, but okay. Bishop d7 maybe. F5. So Okay, if I double on the E file, that may help actually. What do you think, guys? Queen e2, rook e8. Okay, so I only see this move. Maybe this is a mistake. Okay, here I have 3 minutes. Check. Okay, completely winning position. Okay, oh, another completely winning position, which I probably missed. Let's check on c5 here. With the increment, I should win. Rook c5. Rook c5. Just attacking here. Okay, if so, I will play this move. Now. Okay, I will play queen d3 move. Yes. d5. h4. And where else here? Rook takes. And then let's play this move, queen d5, to exchange the queens. Okay, what else left? Here. King goes there, then knight d6 again is a check. Here I found a nice combination, which I'm going to play then. Let's play f3 maybe, or what? Oh, rook b7. Mm-hmm. So I have to retreat, or what? Just don't see anything good. Okay, so here I'm low on time. Let's play knight f5. In this position, knight d4. But if this move is played, I can just simply take there. I was thinking. So, let me think a bit. Queen c8. King comes to h7. Here, knight g7 is a check. The only move is queen g7, and after that I checkmate with queen d8. Thank you for the game. So this is a tricky position. Okay, so I didn't come up with a move. So I'll play the move here first. Nice move. b6 doesn't work. So the most simple move here is just to play rook b1, I think. This is where I still thinking. Bishop d6. No. Let's take and play rook g1. Rook g1 doesn't work. Let's play g4. Play knight e7. Okay. Here and here knight e7 with bishop g6 mate. I think I don't blunder anything. Okay. So rook c8, rook c8, rook c8. Rook c8 doesn't look so strong. In my opinion, of course. Bishop a3, this is my move. Oh, bishop h6, what's the point of this move? Oh, queen g8 is coming. It's a pity. If rook d3, bishop a3 back. Okay, so what do I have here? Bishop a5, bishop takes a5, and the next move should be bishop to g6. King comes there. I see. Let's take. And then I should move my queen away to a3. queen b7, d2, e2, e2. So this is the problem. I don't know which move to play. I calculate really a lot here. So e2. Okay, let's move the bishop back. I just don't know which move to play. Bishop h2. Bishop comes to d7. So nothing can stop me from playing g4 at least. Let's play g4 as the next move, and that would be checkmate. So here knight goes to e6 with knight d4 probably. This is the idea. And if I play b7, Okay, now I have problems in these 3 games. So sorry, I'm not accepting new challenges. This is the game I experience serious problems that I want to solve. Okay, yeah, so bishop takes e3, knight takes e3, of course. Clever. And if I play f3 in this position, rook f4 and knight f3. No. Okay, I'll play f3. Don't know what to do. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, it's my turn. Bishop g5. Maybe that wasn't the best option. Okay, so let's deliver a check. King goes there, then bishop e5. Okay, then I should take. I'm sure I should take. And in this position I created queen e2. Hope I don't blunder anything. That was my intention. What here? Knight to c7. Knight to c7. Knight d5. And then I play bishop to g5. Bishop e6. That was the idea. Well, I can just unpin probably. Or what? Knight c7 doesn't work. Rook c1. Doesn't work as well. So queen a5, rook c5. Queen a4. Here bishop d4. Bishop d4. C takes d4. At least this is how I unpinned. Rook c2 is coming now. This is a kind of a problem because then rook c2, rook b2 may also come. I can play queen e5 and exchange the queens. No, or I can play rook d2. Yeah, I think this is the best, and they play rook b2 in this case. Yeah, that should be better in my opinion. How do you find these moves? Queen b4. No. Knight c7. No. Queen b3. Queen c2. No, rook d1 doesn't work. It's just queen d4. Queen e5 right away. No. Queen e7. No. Rook takes c2 only. And then queen e5 only. So which piece to take? If I take with my rook, I definitely take with my pawn. Yeah, let's take with the pawn. Rook a7. So yeah, move by move, trying to save the position. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Okay, let's play this move. Not sure if it helps. Oh, here I just take. Bishop b3. That's the main idea of bishop e6 move. Rook a2. Queen c8. Threatening with queen f2, I see. Actually, it's not a threat. And I'm sure there should be a checkmate. Okay, thank you for the game. One game left. Rook d1 here. So what should I do? Can I play e6 in this position? Or should I move the king? If I move the king, they play bishop c2. But if they play bishop c2, I can just capture on d2. Yeah, king f2 is the best. So what to expect? a5 or what do you think? a4, a5, a4. Ah, bishop d3. e6, bishop b5. Oh, king g7, e6, king g7. Okay, let's play this move, g3. And if they capture, I just capture with the h-pawn. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the game. I'm sure I'm winning, but let's quickly look the analysis of this game. So how to open the analysis? Live analysis. Yeah, live analysis. So, yeah, I'm winning in this position, it's obvious, but when? I think the position was equal approximately. So, right, so I found the only move, bishop e6. All other could only lead to a draw. And here, maybe rook e5 was a better idea? No. D takes e5 was the best move, that's right. Yeah, my position was better, actually. Just not much, just a bit better here. I think bishop e4 is a wrong move. No, actually, it's a good move. f3 is right, bishop g6. And here, not queen e2, but king h1 is recommended. So, king h1. Okay, let's go back to the critical moment of the game. Yeah, knight f4 is definitely good. Bishop e5. Yeah, so bishop d5 could simplify, and that was better than knight d4. I just overestimated my position and played knight d4. Knight f5 gives a counterplay, so that's a possible move, but definitely not the best. Oh, bishop f3 is okay, as well as bishop f5. So I missed knight c6. That's the problem. That was a good move, and then I realized that actually, yes, this is what I missed, and this is what I could play instead. Okay, guys, thank you for the games. Please come to my next webinar that I'm going to conduct next Sunday. I'm sure it will be something really interesting, maybe something devoted to how to attack. So see you next week.